Do you know, in South Africa, like there's a course in uni on witchcraft. Like unaenda shule kusomea kwa mganga.
South Africans are on another level. Though we also have a law, yeah?
Uko?
Yes, Kenya has a law on witchcraft and how you should practice it. It
You're
should not.
kidding?
Yeah, it's like a 5-page thing.
In one years of practice,
yes, there is.
On witchcraft?
Yes, there's an act.
As in legislators
yes, like a 5-6 page document.
Like
you should interact with it. It's quite interesting. Yes.
So what does it say? Hello everybody, welcome to the Wide Podcast where, well, it all depends.
Here we discuss life, business, fun, and everything in between. My name is Hansen, I'll be your host, and...
My name is Val, I'll be your host as well. On this episode today, we will be answering a few questions that I think will be good to allow you to get to know us. And it's also a fun segment for us, seeing as it is our first episode. So without any further ado, Broski, are you ready?
I'm scared.
Thanks for the honesty.
I'm about to become myself there. That's quite something for me, but yeah, shoot.
Hiya. What song always puts you in a good mood no matter what?
Well, a couple. I'm a hip hop head, so though I get to listen to other genres of music, but I think for me any Calligraph song will work for me.
The
OG, the daddy. Yeah. For some reason, I've come to like him quite much. He's actually a very talented artist.
Yeah.
And yeah, any Calligraph song will put me in the mood. Yes.
Shout out to Calligraph if you're watching this. You have a big fan.
Yeah.
Hapo. Msalimie next time ukimwona kwa street.
Hope you'll be able to see me too tall. But yeah. What about you?
For me, any song by Major.
Hey.
Okonkwo.
Wakili.
Oh, I know.
But yes.
Okonkwo, any song. Major is hilarious.
Major is fun.
There's this song that he did. Unani threat.
It's a few weeks old, or a few days, yes. It's a funny song. Yeah, Major has his stuff going on for him.
There's that new one also. I know the one that you're talking about. Yeah. I still haven't learned the lyrics, but I know the one you're talking about. The lyrics.
Say that 2 times again.
Lyrics.
Yes. But Major is cool.
Yeah.
I'd vibe to him as well. Yeah,
sure. Hiya. If you could instantly master any hobby or skill, what would it be?
Well, I'd say football. I cannot play football to save my life. But funny thing is that I'm very good when it comes to FIFA. And banter. In fact, banter faster than FIFA.
You'd be a coach.
Arsenal, this is only too. Hey, mouth. My God.
There you will talk.
Tabonga mbaya. Yes.
Lakini ukiingia kwa pitch is right. That's how you do the line. Literally.
It's bad. Like I'm pathetic. My friends know I can't play football to save my life.
Lakini pale kwa FIFA.
Yes, FIFA na mdomo hapa banta. No usiache nikutinge.
I don't see the end of it.
Utapaswa TV. What about you?
Me, currently, it's driving. Yo, I know it's an easy skill. I know najua kuna mtu mwenye is just watching right now and is just like, really? Imagine for real. Like that thing, like the math of changing lanes, doing what, because of that part for joining the highway like this, like where you're supposed to calculate the speed, ile gari venye inakuja hivi, nikabado niko na space naweza ingia. Ngisangea nafanyanga niko like, hey, hapana. So we apite kwanza. Like for me, driving is like the thing that I feel like if I mastered that skill, to really automate my life.
Bana wako na shida za kidosi bana. Ujui ati you're struggling to drive.
Yeah.
Some of us are struggling to play football. Then what?
Kiss yako ni recreational. Yeah, like
Mungu. Kuna watu wako na mashida za kipesa hapa. But anyway,
champagne problem.
Thank God you're here together.
Amen.
Tap into the blessing. Such problems are the problems we want to have. Expensive problems. Yes. Manana ujuche za balls, sijui nini. Hey manze. Ni show tu. But anyway, yeah.
Okay. Number, I don't even know what number we are right now. If you could only eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Ugali.
Hey, hata hujafikiria.
No. It comes with the territory.
Ugali for the rest of your life. Every day. Utakuwa sawa.
Yes. But can it come with an accompaniment? It has to be one meal.
So as in, all those ninis are like, well, it depends.
Yes.
See what I did there? Like the accompaniments are not a non-factor here. Just that one thing that you would eat.
Then if that is the case, then I'd switch that to pork.
Pork.
Yes.
Unaweza kula na kitu yoyote.
If it has to be one, then
if you choose ugali also, it means unaweza kula ugali na rice.
Hey, noma. Wacha tubaki kwa pork. Wacha tubaki kwa pork. Yeah, pork. Hey, pork has a special place in heaven.
Si ndio?
Yeah.
Lakini si walisema ni
wani nani? Kuna unatetea kanyari.
Ni unclean animal of it.
Nani? Kanyari ndo alisema. Ama komanda.
Wanapanga kutumarisa papa.
Wanapanga. Wewe ndo anataka kutakula pork.
Si ndio?
That is the guitarist, the accountant, the treasurer, the mchungaji and the muumini.
And then he also does announcements and he also has his own TV channel. Sasa
yani hustle ni real. Hustle ni real. I admire his hustle. We should go to his church by the way sometime.
Just for fun.
But pepo unaweza kuingia mtu.
Ndio niliniambia hata hivyo. Unaweza kuingia
pepo unaweza kuingia hapo changanyikiwe.
Nisikie kwa hiyo kabisa yake hakuna kutoa sadaka ya less than 500.
Alisema wewe pia unadharau.
Hakuna lazima 10k.
Better you survive. Wewe shida zako za kuendesha gari, unajua kuendesha gari. Huko wanataka watuka nyinyi.
Praise the Lord.
Your kind of money is what is needed at Nganga's church. Yes.
I bind it.
Are you binding it in the sense
against?
Okay.
As in I'm binding abaki nayo si nikujie mimi.
Okay. But respect the hustle, man.
But Nairobi kila mtu ako hustle. That's
kila mtu ako job.
Kila mtu ako job. Haya. Next question?
Yes.
If you had to survive a zombie apocalypse, which 3 items would you bring with you?
Okay, my Bible. Hizo maswali za wewe. Hizo maswali za watu wajui kudrive, wanataka kudrive.
Guy, acha ni sawa.
Sasa aje. Watu tunang'ang'ana na shida za kimaisha, real problems za ground.
Unaweza
shida za hasara. Shida za hasara. Watu huku. Sasa kwa mlima za juu.
Za huko. Wewe hata wewe umesema ati ni kucheza football. Hata hiyo ni champagne problem. Sasa kutojua kucheza football ni aje?
I didn't play football when I was young by the way. My first sport was cricket.
Look at the pot calling the kettle black.
No, cricket is played by Asians. Asians are okay. Let me not say that. Some Asian guys are about to finance our airport right now. I'm just fucked that up.
Utapata wamesuspend nini yako, wamesuspend passport yako. Somewhere on the mtandao you said something.
And he's like 21st richest person in the planet. So he's quite wealthy. But anyway, just to answer the question, I think I'll take my Bible because yes, it's important I say that I'm a Bible believing born again Christian.
Praise the Lord. Say amen.
Yes, amen. I'll take my Bible, my wife, and
wisdom right there.
My Bible, my wife, and my laptop.
Laptop utatumia wapi na ni zombie apocalypse? Hakuna internet huko.
Let me tell you, Elon Musk has sorted out there.
Mars. But then you had the day he's exploring like if life is possible in Mars. No, like it got me thinking, okay, fine, you figure out like people can exist in Mars. Tutafika aje huko?
Elon Musk has a way. But Elon Musk will get us there. So I'll get my laptop, Stanley will be there. Of course, I'll have to access Netflix when I'm there. I'm with my Bible, my wife, and my laptop.
Itakuwa imeanguka as a site. Jusa hakuna watu wa back end. It's the zombie apocalypse.
Worry not. Elon Musk has a solution. For some reason, I just trust him. I don't know why, but I trust him to come up with a solution.
That's Bill Gates. Elon Musk.
He's been around for a hot minute, but well, Elon Musk has something up there that would make us survive such a scenario when there's a zombie.
You are trusting Elon Musk?
Because clearly, if zombies are coming here, or maybe let's assume the zombies are alien-like. So we're literally switching homes. Think about it.
I just think all Africans would think chawi, watu wa Naijo, Juju, watu wa those areas Ukambani, hizo area, or people who like are known for witchcraft. Speaking of witchcraft,
unajua uchunge kwa Ukambani. Unaweza shindwa kutoka huko. It is important. Speak, you tread carefully. You are tough.
Before you lose that train of thought, do you know in South Africa, like there's a course in uni on witchcraft. Like unaenda shule kusomea kwa mganga.
Africans are on another level. Though we also have a law, yeah?
Uko.
Yes, Kenya has a law on witchcraft and how you should practice it. It
You're
should not.
kidding.
Yeah, it's like a 5-page thing.
In all the years of practice sijawaisikia.
Yes, there is.
On witchcraft?
Yes, there's an act.
As in legislators
Yes, it's like a 5-6 page document.
Like
you should interact with it. It's quite interesting. Yes.
So what does it say? You can only practice at between 2 a.m.
It's been a since interacted with the law, but it basically says that you are kind of witchcraft which your kind of practice, that kind of practice should not harm people. If it should be regulated in a manner that it doesn't harm people. That's
isn't that the whole point of witchcraft, like to.
Well, you see, the guys who believe in witchcraft, they believe it gives solutions to their problems. And the parts where it hurts people is not really what they look at.
Like the way you go see like a witch doctor,
yes,
so that your husband does not step out of the marriage or ndio akupende forever.
Ama kwame akistep out. Mama nyuki zifuati. Unatoka
unaka
uko bolingo na ngai hivi. Manyuki zinakufuata nyuma. Anyway.
Someone once said that there should be like a phenomenon of like if a man or a woman like cheats, the thing in a shrink. Ukinini tena ina Pinocchio style, but sasa.
But then that will only affect the men.
No, as women.
Yes.
As women, even.
At the point when you are about to step out of your relationship, you.
Kunafungika.
Okay. Hey. Okay.
Sindio? So itasolve shida mingi kwanza Nairobi.
I don't know. That's not how I roll, man. So.
Yeah, man.
I don't know.
Anyway, we've digressed.
Yes.
In a zombie apocalypse,
yes,
I carry 3 things. Also, even in my Bible. Drinking water. I don't know why, but I feel like I'll need drinking water. Na dried food.
Okay.
It will be, I can't survive in hunger. Like, you want to kill me, just deny me food, by the way. Deny me food, by the way, if you want to kill me. Kai. Kumbuka hata when we were doing that thing over there, I was wondering who is that cooking ugali at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Machakula lazima udishi.
Lazima. Food lazima. Yeah.
No, ni important manze hapo by the way umeongea point. Lakini unajua
sasa pia wewe uko the same group.
Think about it this way. I have entertainment. You have the food.
Sasa wewe umesema unaenda na Elon Musk, mimi simtrust. Tunaweza kosa
kwa Elon Musk ni deadly. Ni deadly.
Wait, ni sawa. That's just what you think. Mimi simtrust.
But then do you know until recently, about 2 weeks ago, the richest man being Elon Musk and the richest person in Africa were both from, because Elon Musk is South African, you know that?
Actually, that's news to me. I didn't know.
Yes, Elon Musk grew up in
You're a fan?
Come on.
Kidogo hivi uko groupie.
Not a fan, I'm brilliant. There's a difference.
Jesus.
Yeah. You make me sound like a groupie or something.
That's exactly
No, but anyway, yeah, I found it fascinating that it was until recently that Bernard Arnault, there's a guy called Bernard Arnault who's French, the one who owns Louis V, Tag Heuer, is it Heuer or Heuer? I don't know. Somebody help me to pronounce that name. The guys who produce Hennessy is the same guy. He's not the richest person in the world. So Elon Musk is number 2. But before that, Elon Musk and the guy called Johannes Rapport or something. He's from South Africa. So South Africa must be doing something great. That's what I'm just trying to say, because hakuna vile the richest person in Africa and the richest person in the world for some time come from the same. Yeah. Elon Musk grew up in Pretoria. Left Pretoria when I was 18 or 17 thereabout.
Hey, when are you the one who wrote his memoir? Like this part.
Elon Musk. If you're watching. Please. There's a young man here.
Recruit me. Hata kuwekea kwa kampuni gani sasa? There's so many.
No. Just hire my farm. It's fine. No. Yeah.
Yes, we had you. We had you.
Yes.
Next question. What's your guilty pleasure, movie or TV show that you're slightly embarrassed to admit you love?
Oof. I really have to say that.
You have to. It's a question you have to answer.
Well, okay. So there's this movie that, in fact, let's take a pause on that.
Okay.
Let me confirm if I really want to say this.
Your
Because I'm
street
about
cred is in jeopardy.
it's on the line. I'm about to say something that is about to mess it up. So let me give me a moment.
Okay, so we'll be right back, guys.
Welcome back. So you guys had to pay some bills. Shout out to Meskit, the fire behind our production. Yeah, so Val, probably can shoot your question again.
Umepumua sasa. You have breath.
Yes, I need to take also needed to take a glass of water because that question
Was a lot.
Anyway, yes.
And you had to take it when we were during break in case isikunyonge.
case
Ukifika
manze.
sana, usichome.
But
Let me
sasa
just
kuchoma
repeat.
nao ni standard.
Let me just repeat the question. What's your guilty pleasure, movie or TV show that you're slightly embarrassed to admit you love?
So there's this YouTube show. I honestly can't pronounce the name of that of the lady who's a host. People keep popping balloons and rejecting her.
I know that show. Like chicks have wamesimama hivi in a line, wako na balloon. Then guys just enter like this.
Yes.
Never even say that word. Pa, 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 pa.
For some reason, I'm kind of hooked to that show.
Are you judging when you're watching, or you're feeling sorry for the fella?
At first I was because the reason as to why the chicks were rejecting the guys, or even vice versa. Sometimes the guys are rejecting chicks just because the one who had a big foot.
Who had a big foot? The chick or the guy?
So the foot was not fitting in the sandal that she was wearing. So the toes So the guy was like, hey manze, mi nakudai lakini ya mguzi. Ya mguu haiwezi. Ya mguu hakuna vile hizo vidole zinapita kiatu. Unaona?
And how does that even a problem?
Ni mtoto wa Mungu.
Mtoto wa mtu.
Wewe mtoto wa mtu manze.
Na sasa uwezi kata mguu. Is there surgery that you can do to reduce it? No, surgery in question. Check it. Is this plastic surgery for like?
Sio mguu mtu wangu. Lakini ndio mali kuna kaandika kuna namba 12. But iko tu sawa. Unajua sasa hiyo ndio.
Unajua inakuanga shida when it's not proportionate to the height. Like a really big foot hivi and you're like short. But if you're tall it makes sense. Juu pale surface area ya kusimama muhimu.
Ni important. Ni important. But some reasons are hilarious, others are not too good. I find them too lame. But initially I used to feel I used to be judgmental kidogo. But it got to a point I'm just like ni sawa tu wewe kata ipi yako ni mgundogo sasa tufanye nini?
There's nothing much you can do.
There's nothing much you can do about it. And if you're marrying somebody ni important manze ukwe careful kwa sababu as much as they say it's beyond the looks. One of you has to take the brand. Both of you cannot look the way they want. Unajua. Kama mimi najua kwangu si mimi.
Msupa ni wife.
Mimi sasa nifanye? Lazima niseme watoi. Lazima watoi. Lazima juu sasa ningepata msambatika mimi sasa. Wewe niambie. Au tuweke kwa kaji.
Unaona future?
Nipo wa save manze. Sasa struggle ni struggle.
Kana shule.
Manze.
Were you ever made fun of in school?
Na kitu wangu big. That's what she loved though.
Okay, umeanza sasa. Relax. On camera, remember that word.
See, they're getting to know me, ama.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
For me, guilty pleasure movie or TV show I'm slightly embarrassed to admit that I love. God, even my street cred is in jeopardy for this one. There's this YouTube page. It's called Ndani TV. Ndani TV is it's a Nigerian production.
Oh my God.
Like they make like short films, like of life in Lagos na nini. There's one called Skinny Girl in Transit. I love that show so much. It's so funny. That woman ni dramatic. Mtu wake alikuja hivi home siku moja ametoka Dunda kitu kama 3 am. Pastor wamekuja huku wameshaketi huku. We were praying for you. We thought you have been kidnapped. Something about demons nini. You were drinking. You were in the club. Anaanguka chini. They want to finish me. They want to finish me. In my head I'm just like, I don't think I can live with a dramatic mom like this. But then also the show is also so good because she's funny. Yeah. It is. And then they make like, I look at their food. I'm like, it's chakula hii na kasi jui. Iko na hiyo.
The only thing I can stand is Mrenda. That thing is legendary, my G.
Mrenda to beletemo kwa ugali ilishaenda. Ina escape the ugali.
The greatest discovery the Luya scientists did. You know that there's usually a fight between Kisis and Luyas about who discovered this traditional
Mrenda
veggies. But something in me.
Unaona ni Waluya.
Ni yetu mtu wangu.
Ni yenyu?
Hiyo kitu ni kubali.
Mwone ni kitu. Sasa kwa kamera ni kuzimu kingine. Sasa kwa kamera. Hapo Mungu amekusave. Would you rather live in space or under the sea, and why? Hata najua answer yako hata kuna haja.
Well, Elon Musk. Kama unanisikiza. You know my answer.
Yeah, up on the spot. I don't even know why I asked you. I know for a fact you're going to go to space.
Yeah.
Then go kana Starlink.
Hey, Starlink is
Sawa.
Okay, Safaricom. Tunakubali endorsements.
This is just for
just content.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's just banter. Elon Musk atanilipa bado.
So
imagine nikinilipa Safaricom.
Unajua utakuwa eliminate sasa. Do something. Thanks in advance. Me? Hey, I'm conflicted because I'm not I will say space out of lack of a better choice because there's this page on TikTok that I follow that shows like things that happen in the sea. Hey, bwana, the sea is dangerous.
Yeah.
That like the sea is angry, the sea is volatile. That's the word I was looking for. Volatile.
But you can maybe the places like where we'll get SpongeBob. Think about it. There could be fun places there.
Uko penye kuko Cage TV. Kama wale watu, who are those wale wenye walienda nini? The guys who died recently. The white submarine.
Yeah, I don't know. They're going to see
Titanic.
The Titanic wreck or something. That was an expensive death.
I know, right?
No sipochunga ndo kifo wenyewe. Kwa sababu
una venye nimesema nimechoose space kwa sababu thank God. Shida niko nazo mingi lakini pesa will never be.
Sisi hapa mahasara watu wa ground.
Shida niko nazo mingi lakini pesa will never be one of them. Amen. Una manifest attracting abundance.
Elon Musk wananiacha. Elon Musk. Ndio nakuomba kwa umaskini hapa lakini wewe.
Me I'm saying I'd go to space not because that is my choice. It's because huku kwingine is a no. Hey, those videos are creepy. Like you can see like a whole like a ship that is transporting iko sijui how many containers yenye inayumba hivi kwa maji inayumba
ayo so actually western
yumba ndio Kiswahili na kuanga yenye kwa minajili
kwa minajili
na yumba
kana kwamba
lazizi wangu
na Waluya by the way isipokuwa tu mmoja na yeye imbangi so tunaona Waluya tuko na talent. But no, Dopo Likap sang the other day. My bad. He actually
my father's stories.
Yes,
he has an album. Yeah.
Yes, and he actually did very well. My bad. Yes, I remembered.
Which correct hapo.
But the lead is Baraza.
Pole.
Waluya tuna talent.
I lose so where is your shirt? Yeah, me I'd go to space only because the sea is a no. Uko ni kubaya. Bwana uko ni kubaya. Too serious. So yeah, naona nita embrace your story yenyewe ya Elon Musk at this rate.
Uko ni deadly. Uko ni Starlink, Netflix.
Na mtakula nini? Umefikiria hiyo?
Bana Elon Musk kuna chakula za watu kwa amepanda. Wewe jua hivyo.
Unamtrust yani. Amewapanga.
Mungu, bibi yangu, Elon Musk.
Na ni hivyo.
Mimi hata siko kwa equation. Me too, I enjoy privileges at the 3.
Number 3.
God's blessings. My wife's, yeah.
Again, please be that camera.
Elon Musk's good
innovation. I see.
Hiyo ndio word niko natafuta.
Haya. What's the one thing you've always wanted to try but have been too afraid to? Now we're talking the deep stuff.
Just straight into it. I think doing this would be it for me.
Same.
Yeah. It's a scary affair.
True.
And but yeah, we're here. Yeah. So shooting this is it for me.
High five.
Yeah.
Kusema na kutenda.
Kusema na kutenda. Hasura.
Yeah, hasura. Even me, by the way, this would be it. Like I've wanted to for the longest time, but the one thought that I kept having all the time is not even like the audience and everything. What's my family going to say? Yeah. My friends, the audience. That I'll handle. That's okay. Me, the thing that was bothering me the most is how my family, like what my family is going to say. I've gotten to that point in life where, like, I've done what I'm supposed to, go to school, nini, done what was expected by the parents, got the job, started the career, nini. Right now, I'm in a season where I'm doing things for me, like I'm living for me, doing the things that make me happy, that light my soul on fire, you know. So, and
it's a good thing because ukiangalia fiti, this space is not what a parent who's a boomer or would say
would want their children in.
Go be a content creator. In fact, you tell them that and there'd be a problem.
Yeah.
So, but the good thing about it is, even though ulienda ukafanya low, because I think that's a part that we've not discussed as well.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You ended up still aligning whatever you learned with
this particular
space. And it's good that is happening. So what I can say is you're on course. It was a good thing. Alafu ma Gen Z manze kuna venye
I love that generation, yani the fearlessness.
Wameleta ile akili ya duini kile mnataka. Mimi ndafanya.
Yeah, do what you must.
But it's a very dangerous and a good thing. Dangerous thing and a good thing. I think as a millennial, we are a transitional generation. That's what we usually say. We're a little bit of Gen Z and the other guys who are...
Well, actually, literally the only generation that lived without internet and is like in the internet age right now.
We are a transitional phase. And that being it puts us in a very weird position. Yeah. Because once you look at how the Gen Zs are rolling, at some point it excites you. Then when you are directly impacted by it, you are a little bit on the edge about it.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I would say we are a transitional generation, which makes us very confused because we are conformists who are not conformists. Because the previous generation was a conformist generation.
For sure.
Gen Z's alpha moving forward. Those guys are not conformists, and it's a good thing. But I can also say I pray that we get the wisdom to navigate this transition. Because we're a little bit of both.
And it's quite it can, like you said, it can be a bit confusing, especially like in self-actualization, because you will think there's what you have been like conditioned to, there's what you've been conditioned, like this is what life is like, this is what success means, this is, if this happens in your life you're failing, or if this happens in your life I don't think you're in the right direction, blah blah blah. For example, like someone being in their, let's say for example in their 30s and still trying to figure out like what they want to do with their lives, you know. Our parents, the boomer generation, would tell us like, at that age, me when I was that age, I was already married, I had children, I'd found direction for my life, nini. But then you see in the age that we live in right now, that's a little bit harder because again, like you've said, the Gen Z, let me call it issue, or like the aspect of how they're very carefree, like they're very open-minded and fearless, and they go after what they want, regardless of what the society expects of them. We see that, and we are also a part of that. So you choosing to do that and like push beyond all bounds and choose to live a certain life that might not conform to what you have been conditioned to, all of a sudden like you're a rogue, or like you're, what is it called, there's this word, you're rebelling. But then the funny thing is, when you do succeed, on the thing that you have decided to do, the one that they were saying sijui what over there. By now, wewe unamwona kwa YouTube akona channel, kuna 50,000 subscribers, doing very well. In fact, he had gone to South Africa and previously they were bashing you like, what is that you're trying to do with your like
I think there's a movie
and I feel
watching.
like so many dreams have been killed because of that.
Yes. There's a movie I was watching, I can't remember the subject, but it had an is it albino or albino?
Albino.
Hey. Yes, it had one of the actors. Aiko kwa Starlink kwa such optimization of Starlink. I'll pronounce. But anyway, this guy was an albino, and people did not understand this child. Most of the children that were playing with him were making fun of him.
Yeah.
And because of that,
they treated him different. Or they
I'm trying to find the words.
Okay, as you think
so
about
they really bullied.
Oh, okay,
Yeah?
okay.
They really bullied that young man. But then he meets an old man who plays a guitar, and this old man says, they fear what they do not know. And and the moment somebody does not know anything, that sentence went on to another sentence. But the main point was, when somebody does not know what they're dealing with, most times they'll be scared. Yeah. And this era of the internet is a foreign era for people who came before us. Yeah. And we've been able to live without and with. Yeah. And we can clearly make that discernment whether it's good or
not. Yeah.
But the other guys who came before us, they never really had the chance to discern, because they're experiencing in the internet right now. The moment you see somebody scrolling like this, yeah, you get it?
Yeah, we get it. Hey, that's really deep. Tutafakari hayo. We shall be right back. Welcome back, guys, to our final segment of this podcast, or rather this episode for today. We'll just get back into the conversation we were having, and you were saying something rather deep about that movie that you watched. Aren't you to expound a bit?
Yeah, not to expound. Actually, the right quote was, because I got it, was people fear what they don't understand and hate what they can't conquer. Yeah. So when you think about it, people will always fight what they feel might come to hurt them until it blesses them. Yeah. So understandably, so you get to know why the people who came before us, rather the generation before us, which is our parents, they'll be a little bit skeptical of things that look wild to them, things that they do not know, and they'll fear them because they don't understand them. Yeah. So it's up to us to make sure that the next generation that comes after us, and the way it started and the way it's going, the momentum doesn't stop. And we also a fearless generation,
But I think because we have also experienced, like, seen what that fearlessness can, like, benefit, or rather what it can create. And the best example I can use is like the Mandamano that was happening last month. Oh my God, that. Hey man, hadi Al Jazeera nilifika wewe.
BBC ma Al Jazeera.
And this is my badge of honor. And kona scar hapa. This is my badge of honor.
Ulipigwa.
Karibu nikitoka hivi tao. Karibu nipigwe ngeta my G.
Sasa hii ni nini ngumu ulipiga mtu ama nini?
Si nili resist wakanisukuma nikaanguka.
Hey.
And that minute I was like, you know what, I'm done, I'm going home. Actually nilikuwa natoka tao when the goons were coming in. You remember that day when it was really dangerous? When the goons were coming in.
Watu walingia parliament.
Hiyo siku the day they broke it. Only there's no other country in the world where people have actually invaded parliament and succeeded. I love being Kenyan. That day when it started getting
though people say they were let in, they didn't invade.
Yetu they didn't want us to enter, but we still did. What walikula di mchele. That was a moment in history for sure. So when all that was happening, there were so many gunshots.
Ingewa kula mchele pale na vikombo Parliament of Kenya. Sasa kuna watu wanasikia fiti sana pale mtaani.
And someone left with that, what's that thing called?
The mace.
Yeah, the mace for the speaker.
They said it was a dummy one eventually.
But still,
guys occupied parliament.
Yeah.
Not to water down what guys did.
Yeah,
that was a very good.
That was a great revolution for sure.
Yes.
So during that time now when all that was happening, there were gunshots were too many. So my executive decision, I'm like, hey, over here, I'm gonna suffer. Let me just go home. On my way out of town like this, some guy, I don't know if it's, now I understand what they meant when they said you need to walk in groups. Because it was me and my friend. So now we're just walking like this towards our cab. I was carrying a backpack. Thank God for that. He tried to grab it. Na mimi nikaishikiliana hapa. Na nguvu za mkale. Tulienda 1, 2, 3.
Kimbio kinishinda kati ya simu yangu. Badala ya fight. Tutoke tu mbio. Ukinishinda nakupea.
1, 2, I think now when I was trying to like ward him off like this, now is when I fell, and then I fell on my bag hivi nyuma. So hapo by the time unitoa hivi uninyang'anye, it's too much hassle. And we left. And then I didn't even realize until I got home when I'm taking a shower is when I'm like,
everything is painful. You weren't bleeding or something?
I didn't realize that's the thing. Like all that me at the time.
Adrenaline.
Yeah. So now when I got home, so yeah, this is my badge of honor. Yeah. Anyway, I digress.
Good stuff.
Yeah. So
Aluta.
Now because we were able to experience like that part of like the Gen Z, I hope that even us, because our children will be alphas, right?
Who knows?
Probably. Maybe kutakuwa na generation nyingine.
Yes, but alpha more probably.
Alpha.
Yes.
Yeah. So you see, like we also need to not be like our parents, where everything about them that they're doing that we don't understand is like, no, you're not supposed to be doing that. It's wrong. I can even see like Pierre Makiana's daughter, I forget her name.
She's fun.
Yeah. You see, like, you know, aki dance kudade. You did that. And she's good, you know. And she's very confident in Nini. And I love the fact that the mom is encouraging her to like pursue those talents and everything. But you can see on TikTok and stuff how people comment like, as a parent, how can you allow your child to be doing this? But if you kill that in her right now, she'll grow up to be a miserable adult knowing that deep down within me, I really want to be an entertainer, but growing up, mommy said it's wrong. You know.
Yes. It's
I just hope we'll do better.
I really hope so.
Yeah. I just
probably I might not understand.
Yeah.
Now that I'm not a parent yet. I've come to understand that sometimes when you're not in a season in life, you'll not understand.
Oh yeah.
But outside looking in, I really love how DJ Jeremiah works with her daughter, and she's an amazing young girl. Yeah, she is. I love her confidence. Yes. I'm not talking to you today, chatting about the mood. Okay, honey. I saw them on Obina show, and woof. You know, they're telling them, I want you to date my mom. And they're like, ooh, okay. Shout out to Obina as well. That guy is doing an amazing job. Yeah. Na demo Facebook. I would definitely fan. Mimi napenda kila kitu about Obina, lakini kija tu sipendi nya napenda nyash na mimi sina. No comment. Please. Yeah. No comment. Anyway, that has been a really fun segment. Did you enjoy? Yes. Even I've learned things about you that I didn't know. Mimi sikuwa najua unapenda Elon Musk design. Hata mimi sikuwa najua nampenda hivyo. Nimegundua sai. Sikuwa najua nampenda Elon Musk design. I just discovered something about me. In fact, as people get to know me through this, I've actually got to know myself as well. Yeah. So Elon Musk. If you're watching this I think this is the 5th time when mentioned. I should stop. Mtu amtumie hivi video. Nataka kutupatia endorsement. Na wewe uko hapa Loki una promote Starlink. Lakini pia Starlink ukitaka tu promote Yes. Yeah, but that was a fun segment. Even me have learned a lot about myself and about you. So I want us to get into like something more like serious. Because I just see tumekuja huku tukaanza tu kupiga story. We haven't been told people what we are doing, what's wide. Tumesema tu jina nini. So why wide? Like why did you want us to start this podcast? That's a very interesting question because at some point in my life, it was a brief point of my life. I thought I know people are going to get me that brief. I know somebody is going to come up with proper banter about that, but anyway. But I wanted to be a newscaster at some point, just get on screen. Okay. But then it was ilikuwa moto ya gazeti manze. Ilikaa ikaenda tu. But that was not the main point. The main point, rather the main idea behind this was I was hoping that we could teach people about the law and how to merge it with our day-to-day life.
Yeah.
Most of us, ukiwa na mseo kwa mtaani anakuuliza mbona Waiguru ashikwi na mwizi wa kuku anashikwa.
Exactly.
Metaphorically to mean the small guy is being arrested and the big shots are now going down for their mistakes. And so to say this, but unajua kuiba kuku itaji akili. Na kucheka tu kutoka mbio unaifuata. Na kucheka bali kuku ya mdio hiyo. So but for you to craft a theft that involves billions, it means that there's a lot of brain that goes into it. So we want to tell Kenyans how do you end up in such a situation? Not that we are telling you to steal more money so that you can get away with it, but I'm just trying to demystify and make people understand. How does the law apply to different scenarios in real life and relatable ways in our day to day. And I think at this point, that's why I say by profession I'm a lawyer. So people say by profession I'm a lawyer, by training I'm an advocate. So among many other things, yes, that's what I do. I'm a managing partner in a firm in Nairobi called Hansen Advocates, where we do a lot of commercial real estate, intellectual property law, and some litigation. So yes, that's who we are about, and that is why I proposed that we can have such kind of engagements, get to hear from people what kind of questions do people want answered in the legal hemisphere, and most importantly have fun while at it.
That's
yes,
I'm with you on that. For me, I think I'd say, first of all, I kind of always have wanted to be a creative. I remember even when I was younger, I remember asking my mom to pay for me dance classes.
Madam, dance classes.
Hey, see, because I love dancing. Like you see, I actually could if I'm choreographed vizuri. That's nini. Pale TikTok mtakuwa mnaniona.
The operative word being if.
If when I am choreographed. Well, kizungu rusuku kuana.
It's a problem. Yes.
Yeah, well choreographed I can dance. Like I'm a creative generally, not even like the dancing part nini. Even in situations, something can be happening. I'm like, it's easy. It's very easy for me to come up with a creative solution to solve the thing that is happening at the time, and I feel most alive. And today, to be honest, I can't remember the last time I woke up this excited, like to do something, like the way I woke up excited knowing that we are shooting today. So there's that. And I feel like at least now I'm living for me, and like through this podcast also I get to explore my creativity, number one. Number two, educate people. Number three, entertain people. Nakonga na story by the way. Entertain, and also even me, like I learn, because you see, even for us to be able to come and talk about things here, we also need to have done our own research on our part before we come and talk about it. So even me, it's a learning opportunity, and also just a chance to connect and do something different. Also a lawyer by profession, advocate by training. Like you said, I work for law firm, top tier law firm, somewhere in this Nairobi streets. Tier 1. Somewhere in this Nairobi streets. I practice commercial conveyancing. I do legal audits, intellectual property, and a passion project of mine, which is the creative economy, like just like the legal aspect of the creative economy, the strategy, branding, and whatnot. And I'm very excited to actually apply those skills on this platform of ours, and how easy. And I just keep like learning more things about myself when I see how easy it is for me to come up with these things. Like my brain just, I write it down and then I'm just like,
stop tire. Legal audits.
Hey, why?
Hey.
Don't joke.
Anyway, we are happy to have you here.
I am one half of this podcast and you are the other half. I'm not a guest.
We are happy to have you here.
Let the record reflect and make it very clear. I'm with you on that. Like even me, I want like to be able to merge in a very simple way for someone to understand. This law is not a big thing like that, but it affects your everyday life like this. Yes. We are happy to teach you and to show you how that happens, and to just like demystify small things here and there and give you information that will actually help you like navigate your life a little bit easier here in this country.
Yeah. So and of course, as you said, and have fun while at it.
Yeah, always.
Tutajibamba hapa sana.
Tutacheka.
And
you need a good sense of humor to be able to enjoy this podcast.
Yes.
You really do.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that being said, what next? What are we looking at?
What we can expect is episodes every week. Now that you've gotten to know us and why we wanted to do this podcast in the first place, you can expect episodes on different things, different facets of life. Can give you small teaser, succession planning like this, you know, things like that.
Succession planning unasema wala kwanza sasa kuna mascoop huko nje.
Kwanza kama uko na nini, uko na baby girl mahali,
really need to mama stay tuned.
Kama
kuna baby mama anakusumbua
hivi, you know,
ama baby daddy.
But then inakata across the board. Hivi quality inakata across the board.
Ama funga. We are not promoting.
We are not promoting.
Yes.
Accepting society for what it is.
We are just advancing. Yes.
Accepting society for what it is. So there will be that. We'll talk about
this at home. There's a home I'm going back to.
For sure. We'll also touch on issues on, you know, one day you wake up, you decide you want to go take a loan.
Yes.
What do you need to consider when you're doing things like those?
Yes.
You know, or you're thinking like, I also want to be a creative. What do you need to think about if you want to enter that space?
Kwanza hapo kwa deni. Mchukua deni na ujambia bibi yako. Ujambia bwanako. Stay tuned. We'll tell you all that.
We'll have an episode every week. We'll be dropping every Tuesday. So this will be the first one. By the time you're watching this, it's 1st of October. And oh my God, this is so exciting.
Yeah.
So we'll be having an episode every week. Every Tuesday. Timing bado tuja figure out, but just know every Tuesday we'll always have an episode from us.
Yeah.
We really look forward to having like an amazing journey, engagement with you guys. And if there's anyone who has like any particular segment that they'd like for us to cover, it would be nice. Let us know in the comment section on this video, and we will do our research, make our plans. We will be back on this couch to talk to you again.
As they always say, like, share,
subscribe. See you on the next one.
Peace.
Out.